kick for me, right? Now remember that his elbow bends really well this way. So if I hit him this way, it's going to cause a little bit of problem on that elbow, but he might not mind if his elbows are strong. Otherwise, the elbow bends naturally this way, but he might whack himself in the face. So this hand maybe could be up if you're new. This hand could be this way so that if it goes that way out of control, and he wants to get it down close to about my knee level, we're going to step, kick, okay? Now remember, we want to hit with the shin if possible. Step, kick. All right, so when I go to throw this in with a little bit of speed, a little bit of power, right, it's a switch and a kick. That make sense?
Sir.
So if we do that and we hit the person in the leg, it makes it difficult for them to kick you. Pretty cool? Get with your partner. Start light, shift kick on the left leg. First time, he gave me this leg, I made switch, kick. Covered, recover, right? Now he's going to give me the other one. This is my power leg. I don't need to switch. See how this is in front? Normally this is going to be kind of like a pop kick or a snack kick. It's not very powerful. But when I make this switch, it becomes the back leg temporarily. This leg's already back. I'm going to hit with the shin, cut through, and make big kick, right? If we can do it with the shin bone, that shin bone will penetrate right into the nerve center, okay? Try to do that. Back leg kick, ready? Right, go. Just turn it back down. Knew I had it down for a reason. Can't hear anything. All right, so we're in our position where we're gonna fight. I'm gonna go and drive. I'm looking to make bone on bone contact, mid-thigh if I can. She's going to come up and she's going to check that leg, right? So when I kick, it should be like this. Now I'm still aiming for where her thigh is. She lifts the thigh out of the way, catches it on the bottom of the leg. The bottom of the leg can pivot or swing or pendulum a little bit. So I kick, and she should be better, right? I can kick a lot harder, and she should be able to suck that up. Now, if she doesn't block, and I hit her, I'll hit her late, she's still going to see this sympathetic reflex. I hit here, and that leg gives. That's a good hit. I don't even have to hit her hard, right? I just push through, and you see how she buckles this way. Crippling power, right?
It's freaking bad.
Caitlin's going to make her kick on me, so it'll be better. Right? Now, if I turn and I face, the strongest shin will win, right? So I'm going to suck it up on the outside of the calf. Now, people on Facebook or social media, YouTube, are going to be like, no, you should do it that way when you're ready. So again, for beginner low, she kicks, I suck it up this way, I push it back that way. She kicks, right? I'm not looking at the foot, I know it's there. I'm ready to come back in with some hands at the end of it. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Now, if she goes to switch kick me here, inside of the thigh, then I lift the leg this way. So she goes to kick, then I lift. She kicks, and I lift, and I move with it. Does that make sense? By the way, I'm going to keep my hands up when she does that. I kick, and I'm going to be ready to fight her when my foot hits the ground. Does that make sense? Okay, try to focus on the back leg first. She back leg kicks, I front leg check. Back leg kick, front leg check. When I get good, I can see this coming. I can angle a little bit. She goes to kick, and I angle. She goes to kick, and I angle. And it takes a little bit of the power off of it. Switch partners, Caitlin and Tiana. Make my move on her, she'll make her move on me. I shift, I kick. She shifts, she kicks. Right? I shift, kick. She makes shift, kick. Right? Shift, kick. Shift, kick. Right? And she's not tearing me up. Does it make sense?
Sir.
We will hit harder later. Go! Let me see if I can get y'all to do a stutter step. Stutter step. Right? So when I kick, I can anticipate she might move back, right? So I'm going to get this leg, and she's going to make this move, and she's going to kind of be back slightly, just out of my range. So I go to make this move, I shift, kick, she shudders back a little bit. Now, she's slightly, I might get her, she's slightly out of my range. And I'm going to shift in. So let's see what it looks like. I hit, oh, I'm sorry, I hit here. 1, stutter step, 2. Okay? Try to be gentle. I don't want to wrecked my daughter's legs, but anyways, we're gonna go just a little bit more realistic, right? Shift, kick, kick.
Like it hurts.
We'll be gentle.
It's all where your shit is so hard.
Tomorrow I'll bring a teddy bear and I'll take it right to my shin for you. I'm kidding. All right, I'm gonna let Caitlin work her magic, right? So she's going shift kick, bop, stutter step. Now, I didn't say switch.
My bad.
And now she back leg kicks this one. Can we do it?
Yes, sir.
So she makes shift kick, bop, stutter step, bop, right?
She does that already.
She already does that. She knows it, right? She just didn't like it when people do it to her.
No.
Ready? Shift kick, bop, stutter step, bop. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Do you see how I leave that leg behind as I try to get this one out of danger?
Sir.
You guys didn't acknowledge. I guess you don't see. She does this. I'm getting this leg out of the way. I left that one behind, and that becomes the target. Partner, say partner. Have some fun. Ready? Go! Let's do the body. All right, so guys, when we're working these kicks, again, it's the exact same kick, just at a slightly higher level. Now, if you hit me in the hip bone, hurts me a little, hurts you a lot. Not the best place to hit. But right above the hip bone, right around the hip flexor area, you can injure that. But right above the pelvic bones, you can feel where your pelvic bone's in, it's all squishy. If you hit there, up to the first rib, or in the back towards the floating ribs, that does all kinds of crazy damage. So that's a good place. You can also hit higher into the ribs, but those are easy to block. So, Caitlin's gonna make big kick. Shaboom yow, booyah. And I'm like, oh, how many of those do I want to take? Maybe one, right? You get your back later, right? So, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna think, she goes to kick, let's get something in the way. Dink, I get my elbow just slightly down. Remember, she's aiming generally right here. If she kicks to the head, I might get hit, right? That would be bad. So this hand has to be ready to cover everything from up here to down here. So she goes to the body, bop, right? Notice I move on the angle, which takes a little bit of the force away. I move away from it, I absorb. All right? So she makes her kick, I angle, bop, I make my kick. She angles, bop, her kick, bop, my kick, bop, her kick, yeah. Yeah. The thing that you want to do is you want to gain some confidence that as you hit harder and harder that you're able to move with it and absorb it on the bone. Now, I'm not going to point any fingers, but at least one of you in this class has recently been kicked on the outside of the arm where it hurts really bad and it swells up and gets all inflamed. Right? Might not want to do that. So again, she goes to kick, I turn the elbow towards. She goes to kick and I do this, and she hits right there on the edge of the elbow. Not a good place. It's better than getting hit in the ribs, but not by much. This arm's going to go dead. All right? So can we do body kick?
Yes, sir.
Am I kicking with the toes?
No.
Could I kick with the toes? How about the ball of the foot? Maybe not the toes. I'm going to say if she wants the ball of the foot kick me, then that would be awful. Kaboom now, right? It goes right in there, right? Like a hook punch almost. It's a solid shot, right? But for this purpose, it's going to be the shin. Booyah, right? Throw the body, yeah, right? Hits your body, and yeah, right? You got to be able to take a couple of those hits just to kind of feel, well, what can I take? And if they hit you and you're like, that was too much. Well, now you know. You know what your limit is, right? So I'm going to kick Caitlin as hard as I can.
Game over, guys. See you next time.
I'm going to kick her as hard as I think she can take, right?
Thanks.
So we start off like this. Bip. I'm going to hit her again. Bip. All right. She looks pretty good. I hit her a little harder. Bip. She's moving nicely. Right? I hit her a little harder. Bip. Right? And she starts realizing, I'm glad I got the hand in here. I got to move better. Cool?
Yes, sir.
Kaylin is very tough. Thank you so much. Give it a try. Body kick. Try not to take too many into the ribs, right? Let's go ahead and do the same kick that we just did earlier, but on the lead leg. So that kick we just did was this one. Booyah! This one is going to be on the lead leg. Shift. shift, kick, right? Felt that right on my shin bone, didn't you? That was good. She hit right on the elbow. I felt it on my shin. It was good. Right? Shift. Kick. She makes shift. Kick. Notice that I have an opportunity to do this. Now I'm a little bit open, or I can just turn my body slightly. So I'm here. She goes kick. I do this. That might not be good. She might come with that overhead right.
Oh, she just did.
She might hit
He made a head movement, so I was like, oh, you want me to hit your head?
So instead, she goes to make this shift kick, and I just angle this hand out. Right? It's a small motion. Right? I don't want to turn too hard this way. Then I'll be a little bit more open, okay? So again, I make shift kick. She makes shift kick. Get ready to make your counter move after that, okay? So it's just shift kick. It's just shift kick. It's nothing new. You're just hitting the body. This is where you're aiming. Right? Right here, not as effective. Right here, super effective. Right here, more effective. And of course, up into the ribs, if you can get under the arm, really effective. Good. Go. Have some fun. Heck of it. So, lots of ways to kick the head with this round kick style move, right? We can kick, extend, and come back. In some cases, we're going to want to do that, right? I kick, I extend, and I come back. Kind of more taekwondo or karate feel. If we cut through, it's particularly good if she completely pulls out and ducks or fades away. I go to take her head off, she moves, right? I move to this position. That's legit. You can do that kick. The defense for it is going to be here, right? So she goes to kick me in the head, I either have to move, that'd be pretty good. She makes head kick, I have to duck, or I have to make this, right? This is good. Right? Now it's not this. She'll kick me right in the head. Bop, right? That's not a lot of fun. This doesn't protect crap. This protects nothing. I see this all the time in MMA. They do this. I'm like, get your hand about 4 inches higher. Right? Let her hit that elbow. It's now opening up the body. But I channel from halfway through the kick. If it looks like the body, I keep it down. If it moves up towards the head, I lift it up. Does that make sense?
Sir.
And then you might notice that all these other kicks, she kicks to the body, I hold it down and I tuck it in. She kicks to the leg, I pull it in, I push it back. This one, I move away. Right? Can we do it? Go get your gear, we must fight! Get close!
I just not gonna
Really? First thing you go for.
You touch gloves?
We're good. Iced tea.
You gotta lift them out, bro.
Oh, I know.
You're so rigid. You're like,
Chill. So raining.
sorry. It's throwing me off.
Huh?
Yeah! Come on! Like that, work hard!
Aim for where you're kicking. Technique over speed. Technique. Your hands are down right here to the corner of you. Right here, your hands are here. Hey, know where you're gonna hit.
I can spin.
Not where you want it.
I'm not trying to.
I'm telling you what, man, your ankle will.
Yeah, well, I hurt me too. Yeah, that was all.
Be round. Lift up.
Oh, yeah.
Deep breath.
I swear to God, I'm not arrogant.
That's like you're making me die, man. I feel like you're aiming, bro. Jogging me. There you go, better.
Work.
I don't want to get close to the wall. Yeah.
Come on, your fingers and charm. Get the things on the right shoe. Hey!
Woo. There you go. That's better.
Don't die. All right. Get some. Goodbye. Forward, buddy.